This week, our community suffered the sad loss of the passing of Rebbetzin Reva Wasserman of blessed memory, someone who was so well-known and recognized for the beautiful way in which she cared about, greeted, and fed, and provided love and warmth and friendship to everyone that she knew and met around and throughout the community. And I shared the following Devar Torah at the Shiva that I think was really defined her. I heard it actually from Henny Machlis, who was another woman who passed away a few years ago, who lived in Jerusalem. She was a neighbor of ours when we lived in Jerusalem, and she was also a legendary person in her own right and welcoming guests into her home. And she said the following: the beginning of the Parsha talks about how Abraham was having a prophetic communication with the Almighty. In the midst of that awesome, incredible, lofty moment, a bunch of wandering travelers passed by, and Avraham actually interrupted his prophetic communication with the Almighty to run after them and to see if he could look after them, host them, feed them, and welcome them. And when he said, "My Lord, please wait," it's unclear if he meant to speak to the Almighty, and he was saying, "God, please, let me pause here in our communication and I'll be back, and meanwhile I'll go take care of them." Or was he talking to them to say, "My Lord, please don't pass by, let me take care of you"? And it's unclear who he was talking to. Was he talking to this wandering Arab, or was he talking to the Almighty? And Henny Machlis said, you could only have that kind of a question. Who was he talking to, God or this wandering traveler? In terms of Abraham was such a person that he spoke to every wandering traveler like you would speak to the Almighty. Then you could wonder, who was he talking about? That was the way that Henny Machlis lived, and that was certainly the way that Rebbetzin Reva Wasserman of blessed memory lived her life. Everyone, whether it was the hired help in her home, whether it was somebody that she met throughout the community, whether it was one of the students of the beloved yeshiva or her family members, whoever it was, she was so loving, caring, wonderful. That was her legacy. May her memory be for a blessing, and may all of us extend that type of warmth and love and peaceful communication to everyone that we interact with, and it should be a great merit for her memory and for her soul in heaven. Good Shabbos.